Hey, what's going on? You know, you're looking at me and you're probably looking like, wow, unshaven, hair's kind of messed up, shirt's wrinkled, what's going on? Let me tell you something. I am sitting making this video in the Fort Lauderdale Hollywood International Airport, and I have been here for quite a while today. So let me back up. Been in Mexico, been living in Mexico down in paradise called Playa del Carmen for 6 months now. Tourist visa was good for 180 days. So, shoot up to Fort Lauderdale to get the stamp of the passport, go back home to Mexico. And figure I'm in Fort Lauderdale, go out, have a good time. Went out, met some people, had a great time, had a few drinks, got back to the hotel. There was no phone to do a wake-up call. So I set my iPhone like I normally do, and I plugged it in. And I went to sleep. And apparently, this hotel was older, and the socket was not snug enough, and my charger fell out in the middle of the night, and my phone was dead. So I wake up, it's late, I missed my flight, been hanging out here at the terminal all day trying to get a standby or whatever. Looks like I'm flying out tomorrow morning. So anyway, yeah, here, check it out. Check it out. Yeah, we got, oh yeah, see a nice little terminal over here. We got that. I'm spinning it around. It's pretty empty right now. Pretty empty right now. It's about midnight, I think. So, but yeah, I feel like Tom Hanks. Like I'm lost in the terminal. Anyway, so I took this time, let me see, I'm going to sit down right here, a little bit more of an interesting background. I took this time to actually read. I had a Brian Tracy book with me, took some notes, did a little self-reflection, had a lot of downtime, found the cushioned seat by the outlet where I could plug my phone in, and everything's good. But I did take a couple notes here, and this kind of goes back. We're always talking about goal setting. We're always talking about all that kind of stuff. And people, it's not just about setting goals and getting a new direction. It's about becoming a new person. And I think that's the step that a lot of people skip. And what I wrote down was, to achieve different results, you must become a different person. Obviously, you have to change your goals and your ideals, but your outer world will always reflect your inner world. So for your outer world to change, you must change your self-image, change your self-concept, and change really who you are before those inner changes will manifest themselves in the outer world. So I'm really trying to hold this steady, but my arm is getting a little freaky. So, okay. Second, we refer to the comfort zone a lot. It's a term that it kind of gets overused, and Brian Tracy calls it homeostasis. This is a different word, but homeostatic impulse is that people's tendency to remain in their comfort zone. Let me see. It's basically your unconscious tendency to be drawn irresistibly toward doing what you've always done. If you do what you've always done, you think how you've always thought, and you are who you've always been, then the results that you will get are going to be the exact same that you've always got. So what we really need to focus on when we're talking about achieving goals, and we're talking about really manufacturing and becoming the architects of a dream life, the happy, fulfilling, and a friend of mine, Susan, likes to use the term sustainable fulfillment, which is really just deep happiness and fulfillment with what you're doing. And to get that, we've got to change who we are. There's reasons that we do what we do. It's the body, it's the mind's natural impulse to move away from discomfort toward comfort. So you always do that. You're going to be more comfortable doing what you've always done. You have patterns, and these are physical, these are mental, they're emotional. You have patterns that you become very, very accustomed to, and you need to change those patterns if you're going to change your life. So put some thought into this. I'm going to keep this video really short. I'm going to go figure out exactly what I'm going to do here. But you've got to change who you are. Changing on the outside is not enough. Changing who you are is mandatory. So put some thought into that. Do a little reflection like I've been doing here today. Do a little reflection on your patterns. What patterns do you do? What patterns do you have? What do you normally do? What do you shy away from? And really work on changing those inner things. Do things that get you out of your comfort zone. Go talk to people. Some people are scared to go out and start a conversation with a stranger. If that's the case, if you're normally one of those people who are socially a little bit more introverted, go out and start a conversation. As simple as that. If you're a dude, go out and talk to a pretty girl. Get out of your comfort zone. Anyway, that's about all I got. I just I had some notes, wanted to get some stuff down on film. Been in the same clothes for almost 2 days now, so I'm really looking forward to getting home and getting a shower, or to a hotel room, whichever it turns out to be. So anyway, hope everybody's good, and work on changing that inner self. Change your outside. Talk to you soon.